In this will try to set up the same kind of poke, but it just isn't going to amount to as much. Feels like you're losing a war of attrition here, and Fiora will be able to side lane.
A lot of comfort, and a Renata, and a Fiora. And we'll have to see whether this...
They're liking their chances, but they've done crazier ups. There we go.
He was actually practicing. He was, because you could hear his voice was a bit hoarse.
Yeah.
And he was really charging that one up for quite some time. So here we are, onto the Rift. We did it. Is going to be able to take at least a couple of the little wolves. Faker claws his way out. Now, how is the Lee Sin supposed to get out of this one is the question. Riposte comes down. Good charm lands from Closer. And Ona's still going to flash and try and safeguard out, but it's not going to be enough.
So close to Faker, who has ult. I mean, ooh, that was so close. He's going to have to claw his way. I don't know what the cooldown is.
He really does want to claw, but doesn't quite have it available. Circle of Frost is fantastic. He's also got a block. The turret, he doesn't care at all. He's ahead in farm by like 2 waves, Wolf. What the heck's going on as Faker is looking for Dove. He's waiting for the riposte, but Zeus is easily going to be able to take that kill. Faker, of course, can go untargetable, and so the dive is so simple.
So, like, he could have gotten so much more value. Teleport here at the bottom.
Zeus is going to get picked off as now Dove. Grand challenge does come on forward. Dawning Shadow keeps Zeus alive for so long that he manages to take down the Vi. Now, can Dove actually fight this out is the question, and Carrier says absolutely not. Q will connect. True Shot Barrage sails by majestically, but isn't going to actually do anything as Gumuchi slinks into the mist, and he will be alive as well. T1 going to win yet another fight, and then just
side of a team fight. Prince isn't getting value on the bottom.
All right, decent counter gank timing here for Croco, but he's unable to actually find the Q flash, and Croco's just going to die. Gumuchi now underneath this turret, and T1 are looking to grab some plates up here. This game really is starting to turn into, you know, purchasing some crockery for your new kitchen. As Faker's going to get charmed, not hit by the Orb of Deception true damage though, as that Q is going to connect, and he's just... I kind of thought that that was going to work, because T1 were playing pretty fast and loose, as now might be there... Oh.
They're just luckier than you two, you know, it's just, it's not fair.
I don't know, you said you two. I had to make the joke as Closer's ulting. There's the Abyssal Dive though, as Carrier's just going to lick Closer. So he presses his ultimate button and then gets tongue lashed, and that's the end of that chapter. Faker now will find Croco, or has Croco found Faker? No, Faker has found Croco. The Everfrost comes down. There's the Frozen Tomb. That Q is pretty comfy, and Ona will help pick that one up for Faker.
Oof, that's a head scratcher right there.
Yeah.
I mean, quite literally, Croco was just a little bit lost on that one and got totally punished. I mean, he's 2 levels down on Faker. It's not going to work out.
Well, Carrier's going to get his fin shook. He's, of course, a particular game. It was the answer that they were looking for. I love the flexibility of this composition from T1, just with the fact that you have Carrier as like a side lane tank if you want it, right? It's just pretty cute.
Yeah, he's like, I can put your weak side wherever you want it.
Yeah.
Where you want it, Chief.
Well, here's the Abyssal Dive, as Carrier is going to look to start this fight. Grand Challenge has been issued now, and Dove says, no, I don't think I really want that one, as that's going to be another charge here for Shirley. She'll be taken down in the end. T1 get exactly what they want, though, as Croco wants round 2. Not able just to make sure he takes as little damage as possible, but this tower is not long for the world, as Faker's going to... there it is! There's the flash ulti we were looking for, as Gale throws down his ult as well. Ona and Faker are going to do some infighting for a moment. But doesn't really result in anything whatsoever. Flash away from Faker here. Faker doesn't actually have his flash available, as the Baron has continued to be leashed here. T1 still haven't dealt with all of the vision in the area, as Gumushi gets taken down to half health. Croco going to be knocked up here though, as Faker turns up. They get the Circle of Frost. A very comfortable pickup for Ona, as now everyone's trying to get out. Closer desperately trying to Spirit Rush away, but he doesn't have enough charges. Dove now tagged by the very end of the Piercing Darkness. That riposte was all right, as the Abyssal Dive after the Flash Carrier desperately wanting to get all of the kills. This time around, Zeus picks it up. That's a double. They might even get an ace, as Carrier's just walking through the base of Live Sandbox here at 23 minutes. Zeus is just trying to win the game. They are done with this one. T1 want to go home.
So Zeus has been doing this all game long. Guys, let's just kill the buildings. Let's kill the Nexus. Let's win the game. Hey, look, successful stop of the Baron, Atlas. Yeah. They did not get the Baron.
They did not get the Baron, that's true.
They will get the Nexus, however, and they will win this series 2-0. The most dominant games of T1 so far this season, and honestly, perhaps the most... Bye.